So good, family so straight. What you talking about? I ain't gonna relate, cause you talk up, no you talk down. Got it though, yeah. Gotta eat, gotta pray, that's God.
Ooh, we back, man. Part 2, Clay. Clay, the British king of this bud shit, man. Founder of the UN, man. This dude, like I said, man, it's about to get hectic right now because he already done got bust. Looks like they done busted 2 of his planes, got $2 million from him. This is where bro need to just be like, all right, bro, we stopping. We got enough money. Let's get into like some legit shit. Start a business. This is where they should, you know what I'm saying. But let's go ahead and get back into it. Go.
$1 million. This was said to be the most likely reason for the Bacon brothers joining hands with the Red Scorpions. The switch of allegiances went against the UN gang's motto of honor, loyalty, and respect, and Roueche hated the brothers for it. He called them quote-unquote little errand boys. The bitter feeling against the Bacons gave way to one of the deadliest turf wars in modern.
So let's back us up a little bit, man, because the Bacon brothers, the Bacon brothers, they about to cook some shit, man. They fucking up already. They like, we don't respect that. What is it? The honor, loyalty, and respect, but they not fucking with it.
He called them quote-unquote little errand boys. The bitter feeling against the Bacons gave way to one of the deadliest turf wars in modern BC history, starting from the targeting of the oldest Bacon brother, Jonathan Bacon, outside of his home. He survived the attack, but the coming years were riddled with tit-for-tat shootings between the two groups. The deadly rivalry made Roueche more careful, and he became more aggressive to keep control over his gang. He started arranging UFC-styled organized beatings of members who stepped out of line. Roueche also expanded his contacts into Calgary and then hired members of the fresh-off-the-boat killers, or the FK gang, for his protection. In one intercepted call, he was heard describing the FK members as being crazy, and as people who wouldn't hesitate to kill any of their rivals. Roueche was slowly becoming involved in the violence and witnessed testimonies in different trials.
Bro, that shit crazy just to know, this gang shit been going on forever. People ain't been doing gangs. This shit ain't just started, it's been going on.
Showed that he hired hitmen and introduced them to his associates in the UN gang. Away from the gang rivalries, Roueche was living a lavish lifestyle. He drove a Maserati, wore custom UN jewelry worth more than $100,000, and lived in a $500,000 condo. However,
bro, these real photos, cause these look like real photos right here, but obviously this shit is fake. But if this is his jewelry, bro, he had some nice jewelry, bro. It was icy.
Into his income tax returns, he earned less than $100,000 in total over 5 years from 2002 through 2006. Despite his lavish lifestyle, the UN gang's drug operations were suffering. The US agents had managed to infiltrate the gang and were also being helped from the Canadian police who had been recording Roueche's calls for years. On May 8, 2008, a prominent UN gang member, Dwayne Mayer, was killed, and that set into motion a chain of events that led to Clay Roueche's arrest just a few days later. The wiretaps put in place by the police caught Roueche making plans for a visit to Mexico as he needed to shore up connections with the Sinaloa cartel. Roueche also had to attend an associate's wedding in Cancun. Roueche had been concerned about traveling to the US because he knew he would be arrested in the country, and that's exactly what happened. US Immigration and Customs Enforcement requested Mexican authorities to help the US out and stop Roueche from entering the country, and instead reroute his flight back to Vancouver through Texas. The Mexican authorities agreed and stopped Roueche at the airport. He and his girlfriend were put on a plane to the US with the stop at the Dallas airport. The US Marshals were waiting for him there and arrested him once he landed. Roueche was seen quickly using his phone to send bank account details to his associates before the law enforcement agencies got to them. Roueche was arrested on May 18, 2008. Following his arrest, the police raided Roueche's home and found a loaded Glock handgun, extended cartridges, 2 masks, night vision goggles.
Damn, man, they would do that shit. Get his ass locked up, set him up. Damn, bro, but he knew he wasn't supposed to go to the US, bro. Got him, picked him up, went to his house, found a gun, found 2 masks. What is this? Bro, this nigga had a whole night vision out. Bro, he on his 007 shit, man.
Did Roueche's home and found a loaded Glock handgun, extended cartridges, 2 masks, night vision goggles, handcuffs, and a picture of a rival gang member. A search of his armored car found a sophisticated hidden compartment that contained a loaded handgun. According to court documents, in a previous search of one of Roueche's vehicles in 2007, police also found a hidden compartment that contained a loaded gun, several clips, and a picture of a rival gang member. In the court proceedings, the authorities brought forward heaps of evidence that they'd collected against him over the years, which proved beyond doubt that he was a leader of the UN gang and therefore responsible for a multi-million-dollar drug trade.
But Doc, I got this guy in serious down. He brings 25 keys a month to this crystal meth.
Yeah, Mike, we can lock it down, don't worry.
Doc, we can get rich. What's a good price, Doc? 15 grand a key for us?
Oh, yeah, then you make 10 grand.
Okay. Okay, we'll split it. Meet me later.
The prosecution also accused him of playing part in a spike of violence in the streets of Vancouver over the last few years. He was charged with conspiracy to possess cocaine, conspiracy to import marijuana, and conspiracy to engage in money laundering. Clay Roueche pleaded guilty to all the charges against him and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Roueche's request to be transferred to a Canadian prison was denied. However, he was allowed to serve his sentence on the West Coast, making it easier for his family to visit him. He was never charged with any other accusations, including conspiracy to commit murders, because he was already serving a lengthy prison sentence. His arrest seemed to be the start of the end for his gang. 8 other gang members were charged with him, while just a year after his arrest, 28 of the original 50 members of the gang were either dead, in jail, or addicted to drugs, according to police. Roueche told the Rolling Stone magazine, quote-unquote, "They wanted to make an example of me." He said his undoing was his helicopter shipments that I mentioned earlier, because he had stepped too far and violated the dominance of the US airspace. Serving a lengthy ban, Clay Roueche's life has remained eventful behind bars. He created a Facebook account and celebrated the 13th year anniversary of the formation of his gang in 2010. And in 2016, he even published a book titled The Book of Indomitable.
There you go, bro. Make you a book. Tell people the story, bro. Me watching this right now is like almost reading the book, you feel me? But the book probably got way more stuff in it, man, so that's dope.
In which he takes a philosophical position on how his life has panned out and claims to spread a positive message. He claimed to have turned his life around in prison and even wrote letters to a judge telling him that he regretted his life of crime. He also detailed how he had transformed his life and was helping other inmates do the same, along with focusing on taking care of his physical health and getting in shape. After a few unsuccessful appeals to have his sentence reduced, Clay Roueche was given a 6-year reduction, citing his exemplary behavior in prison. He has earned 50 certificates while in prison, which he says is an indication that he will live a crime-free, productive life. Whether he sticks to his promise or not is yet to be seen. For now, Clay Roueche is set to spend at least another decade behind bars. While he does seem to be doing better, his life of crime means that his family, and particularly his 3 daughters, will continue to seek answers for why their father isn't around. Which is something he mentioned himself in court, saying, quote-unquote, "My kids often ask me questions that I don't have the heart to answer, like, Daddy, when are you coming home?" Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more in the future. It helps out the channel so much. Also leave a comment letting me know what you want to see next. Thanks for watching and have a good one.
That boy Clay was out here getting it, man. Clay said, man, I had to get it, man, but they knocked some years off of it, man, so he should be home soon, man. So, bro, when he get out, he should go even harder, man. Now he should just really get his shit together and really just, cause he gonna have like a little movement with him when he get out, man, for sure, bro. Yeah, man, this is a dope video. Shout out to Hood Chronicles again, man. If y'all want to see the whole video and you want to see it on his page, like I said, I got it in the link. You can go ahead and click it, man. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
So good, family so straight. What you talking about? I ain't gonna relate, cause you talk off, no you talk down. Got it though. Yeah. Gotta eat, gotta pray, that's God.